Good morning. Welcome to the Kila Chari Torah Halacha Review for Wednesday, January 20th. We're starting a new chapter here in Halachically Speaking, Hard to Find Halacha for Everyday Living, compiled by Rabbi Moshe David Lebowitz, a bunch of halachas gathered together about one topic, as we take those one at a time. Next one we'll talk about is the idea of shoes, the concept and the meaning and the custom surrounding shoes and the halachas relevant thereto. The Gemara, Tractate Brachot, which we recently made a siyum on in our Essential Talmud class, says that when a person puts on shoes in the morning, that's when we say the bracha, Baruch Atah Hashem, blessed are you God, Sha'asa li kol tzorki. You have provided me with all my needs. What's going on here? Rabbi Avigdor Miller notes that we must appreciate the fact that our shoes are made of durable material. They're polished and lined, they look good. They're lined for our comfort. They have hard soles to protect our feet and rubber heels to make walking that much more comfortable. In other words, one of the things that we're thanking God for is to provide us for all our creature comforts, material needs, so that we're safe and comfortable as we go about our day-to-day lives. So shoes is the symbol of this. I think he's going to mention that there are 2 days when we do not make this bracha. See if you can guess what those days are. In Genesis, in the 14th chapter of Genesis, Chumash Bereshis, Avram Avinu declined the spoils of war after his miraculous conquest of the 4 enemy nations. And how did he express it? He said, "Not even a thread or a shoe strap, I will not take anything of yours." The Gemara in Sota, Tractate Sota, says that his descendants were rewarded, based on what he said, with 2 mitzvahs: the thread of tchelis, of the blue thread that's in tzitzis, or in some of our tzitzis, and used to be in all of our tzitzis, and the straps of the tefillin. The connection between shoe straps and the leather of tefillin is that they both demonstrate that we're chosen by Hashem to serve Him. The leather made of animal hide demonstrates our power and our ability, our permission to utilize animals for our needs, and that all the rest of creation is intended to serve us. Of course, we have to deal with it responsibly and thoughtfully, mindfully, and so on. Nevertheless, we are given, the Torah does give us permission to eat animals for food and to use their various parts, skin, hide, and all that, for leather shoes, for tefillin, for sefer Torah, mezuzahs, and so on. We wear leather shoes while animals walk barefoot on the earth. Not, of course, taking into account people who put those little booties on their dogs. We'll have a separate conversation about that when we talk about dogs in halacha. We do not wear shoes on Yom Kippur. Sefer Tameh HaMinhagim, the whole collection of reasons for the customs, explained that when Adam sinned by eating from the Eitz Hadas, the tree of knowledge, he caused the very ground to be cursed. Therefore, we normally wear shoes to separate ourselves from the ground. Holy ground is not cursed. And since we do not want any kind of separation between God and us, we remove our shoes. On Yom Kippur, when we strive to come close to Hashem, the ground itself becomes holy. That would also explain why Moshe Rabbeinu, in the Parsha 2 weeks ago, removed his shoes when he encountered the burning bush. In other words, shoes are symbolic of the dignity of the human being, of humankind. Mishnah Berurah says the reason for wearing shoes every day is because it's modest to cover all parts of our body, including the feet. And the Gemara in Tractate Shabbat, which we recently began, says that one should even sell the beams of his house in order to purchase shoes to wear on one's feet. And one should sell everything he owns in order to buy a pair of shoes. Obviously, it's a very important thing. Okay, we'll start talking about the halachas of how to put on shoes tomorrow. Can't wait. Looking forward. See you then. Have a good